Hello, this is Jan Taylor. The assignment is Chapter 4, Nonverbal, Verbal and Nonverbal Cues. Describe a time when you notice a nonverbal cue differed from your culture, birthplace, knowledge, or recollection. Describe where I was and what was the actual nonverbal cue. I had an instance that happened a few months back. Being that I work in international office, specifically the Chinese newsroom, we were putting together an event, community event, and we all were part of the committees, or we were head of a committee. Some of us were, and the owner would give us a schedule where we'd have to meet once a week to give our status and update of what's going on with your committee. Well, this particular day, we all had worked so hard to get to a certain point because we knew what he was expecting. And my coworker, of course, of Asian descent, we were all sitting in the meeting and we're given our reports, and she gave her report thoroughly like she was supposed to, and then he made a comment after she's done that she wasn't finished and that he was expecting another task that he'd given her. He forgot that he took that from her and gave it to someone else. Well, she just sat there, and her nonverbal cue was just to let him talk down to her and not defend herself. And I gave her the look like, speak up, and she just gave me a look back as to no way. The weird part is that afterwards I went over to her and asked her, why did she do that? Why didn't she call him out and just tell him up front, right at the table, that he took that task from her and not allow him to ridicule and call her out of being, insubordinate and not doing what she's supposed to do. She just didn't do anything. And I took that nonverbal as a sign of weakness to me. But then I had to realize later that when I study Chinese culture, Asian culture, they will never speak up against something to a higher person. It is a level of respect to be quiet and let that person just say whatever. She said she couldn't nowhere near speak up. So with that said, I learned something, that in African American descent, we believe in speaking our mind. If you call us out and you're wrong, 9 times out of 10 we're gonna straighten the whole situation out right there. But being in the position to work with these different cultures, I am learning a lot about how to handle things and communicate things in a different way that could possibly be better in so many ways. So thanks for your time, and hopefully you guys learned something as well.